Hi everyone, I'm Lindsay, and today we are going to focus on our peak pose of Rajakapotasana, or one-legged king pigeon pose. And it's just going to be a prep pose, so we're not going to go into the full pose, but we're going, this is Barbie, by the way, she might be joining us on the mat. So if you want to start out on your hands and knees, it doesn't matter if you're in a perfect tabletop position because we're only going to be here for just a moment. Bring your right knee in towards your right wrist on the mat, and you might actually need to extend your hands forward to bring your knee a little bit in closer, and you might also have to walk your left leg out a bit behind you. Make sure your left leg is down flat. The top of your foot should be on your mat, and depending on your flexibility, your foot might be in closer to your groin, or you might walk it out a little bit closer to your left hand. If your hip is up off of the mat, you can grab a block and place it underneath it to give yourself a little bit of support. And then, like I said, we're just going to be doing this as a prep pose, so we won't be leaning forward. We're actually going to focus on the back bend of this. So you can stay here, you can put your hands on blocks, or if you want to deepen this stretch, you can come up onto your fingertips, maybe even walk your hands back towards your hips as much as possible, and just gaze straight forward. And then in yoga, what we do on one side, we do on the other. So lift your hips up and slide your right leg back to transition into our next side. Bring your left knee in towards your left wrist. Again, adjust your hands if you need to walk them out in front of you. Extend your right leg back a bit if you need as well. The top of that back leg should be flat on the floor and your hands on the mat. Again, bring your heel in closer to your groin or a little closer to your right wrist, depending on your flexibility. And if you need a block under your left hip, you may place one there now. Stay here, or lift up on your fingertips, maybe walk your hands back a bit towards your hips if possible. And then you can ground down into your palms to lift your hips and slide that left foot back again. And that is Rajakapotasana, or one-legged king pigeon pose. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. Say bye, Barbie.